welcome back. Today's video is all about the Stephen Hill guitar that you see me playing in lots of my videos. I thought I'd talk a little bit about the guitar itself. For me, Stephen Hill's guitars are very colourful instruments and they lend themselves very well to creating an atmosphere. So that's what I look for in a guitar anyways, colour and personality, and with the Stephen Hill guitar you get that. So the Stephen Hill model that I play is known as the Granada Model, and it's only by really looking at the countryside that surrounds La Herradura and looking at the coastline you can appreciate the sounds and the tones that the instrument seemingly projects. That sound is inherent within the instrument, the feelings and the beauty of the surrounding area. La Herradura itself, it means the Horseshoe Bay. And so the sound top is made from European Spruce and it projects well. The back and the sides are made out of Brazilian rosewood. Now, I commissioned the guitar in February 2006 and we already knew that Brazilian rosewood was, a protected species, so to have a guitar made out of Brazilian rosewood I think it's a very special thing, and of course it's becoming rarer to get guitars because guitar makers are finding sustainable alternatives. The fretboard is ebony, as you would expect, and I believe the neck wood itself is cedar. The scale length on my one is 650mm, which is the standard, really. They can come in 640 and 660. The strut system, you get a series of fan struts under the sound top. And on Stephen's Granada models they are 7 fan struts and plus a bridge strut, which is a bar that goes across underneath the bridge area, and that is typical of the Granada style of guitar building. has a distinctive rosette, and usually a rosette is the sign of the maker. And it's not a transfer, it's a real rosette. And the other distinctive factor on a guitar is usually the headstock itself, the shaping, and you can see the way the headstock is carved, and it has a unique design for each luthier. The instrument itself is French polished, which is something that luthiers tend to do. It retains a better feeling of sound, rather than being wrapped in really heavy lacquer. It's one of my secrets that I'm revealing now, is that when I play, I very often think of that coastline and that area, and that helps me to project the images and make them somehow come to life in music. And also how this particular guitar fits in this mood that I like to create, which for me is a very Spanish feel to the music. It's very Spanish and very emotional, and it's that sound and the colour that I like to conjure. And by knowing a little bit about the man himself, you'll get an idea about why his guitars sound like that, because his personality is inside the guitar. So I commissioned the guitar in February 2006, and I went to visit Stephen in his workshop, which is in Sussex, which is the southern part of England. And so I chatted to him, and I ended up commissioning a guitar there and then from him. And during that time he went back to Spain and he finished the guitar in La Herradura. So I guess my guitar's got breeding in both the UK and Spain, a bit like Stephen. Stephen Hill is fluent in both Spanish and English. He's probably better at English than he is at Spanish, but his Spanish is excellent. He runs a course where you can make your own guitar, and he usually does this twice a year. Obviously during the pandemic years this has proved impossible, but if you ever fancy having a go at making your own guitar wherever you are in the world, and you want to do it under the guise of an experienced tutor, then do look at Stephen Hill's website and you can consider making your own guitar. And I've met many of Stephen's students over the years who have made their own guitars, and I think most of them, if not all, would say that it's a life-changing experience to go through that process of bringing a guitar to life from a block of wood and chippings and carvings to the finished product. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this look into Stephen Hill's guitars. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.